Once again, thank you for all the support on all my VOD reviews, it really means a lot in dark times. With that being said, today's VOD is one where we lose pretty bad. In games like this where you only win one round, there's a lot to be said. Today's game is a platinum ranked one and the game is in the enemy's control the whole match. This video is being recorded a few days after my previous one, so that's why I might sound a bit off. Make sure to watch that video after this one if you haven't already. I'm going to let each round play out first without any of my input, and I want you to try to see what could be improved. Starting on round 5, when the Jet ran out of her knives, you took that as a free kill. You ran at her while your gun equip animation was still going on, and you were very close to her. After a Jet runs out of her knives, you can assume she has a pistol, meaning that she wants to engage in close quarters combat. To give yourself a better chance at winning, you need to take a longer fight, and in that situation where you have only a certain amount of space to work with because of the doorway, take it slow, clear in increments. Running at her is an act of surrender and a gift of a brand new state-of-the-art phantom rifle. Nothing too big on round 6, just that you peeked into her shots. Peeking into an ulted Reyna's spray is asking to die. Obviously it all happened very fast, so it's not entirely your fault, but it should be in the back of your mind in the future. After your Jet died, you overswung by a mile in a desperate attempt to trade. When you don't have the gun advantage, you shouldn't do that. Jiggle and try to get a few pop shots off. Especially when you're in the mud like you are, down 6 rounds to 1, you don't have the right mental to be peeking like that. Full committing like this is a surefire way to get even more tilted and go further down the losing road. Because you know someone is either behind that green box or long, once you clear behind the green box, the only place Reyna can be is cubby, since your Jet is holding all of long. Because you know that, peeking how you did with your back towards the back of sight could be very costly. You have no eyes on the CT walkout, and an enemy could have been on site easily and gotten a free pick. On round 10, crouching got you killed. Had you stayed standing, you would have had time to go back to cover, reset your recoil, and try again. I used to crouch at every engagement too, so to fix that I changed my crouch bind from control to something like J or K. What that does is make me not crouch instinctively, yet allow me to crouch with my thumb if I really need to. I only do this in unrateds or DMs. Doing it in DMs is incredibly helpful since crouching too much could seriously be stunting your improvement. Crouching also makes you an easier target as you're less mobile and more of your hitbox is your head. On a very important second half pistol round, thinking that the walk up to C site from garage was clear after hearing a Jet smoke in garage shows the mentality of the team or lack thereof. At this point in the game, being down this much, you can be sucked out of focus. You ran knife out jumping to CT while your Raze wasn't watching anything. There's 2 reasons you should have assumed the Jet will walk up. Reason 1 being that there were people C long showing that they want to hit C, and 2 being that they're up 11 to 1. They're playing without a care in the world at this point. This means that you should expect aggressive, brainless plays. This is a prime time in the game to turn it around. The half is always where the tides can turn. This is where a team that's down should be in mega focus mode, but it rarely ever happens. A general note I made is that once you start losing and losing, your mentality only gets worse, making it even harder to win. Something I suggest to do when you're getting tilted is to get your head out of the gutter by doing something other than playing Valorant. Do 5 push-ups, go get some water, play with your dog, look out the window. Trust me, once you put your headset back on, you'll be a completely different person. Also, make sure to remind yourself that, in the end, it's just a game. And while it may mean something to you, it can't be something to ruin your day over. Your mental health is very important in life and in Valorant. Thank you for watching, subscribe, and if you want me to review one of your VODs, check the pinned comment where you can fill out a form and I will make sure to do every single one. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.